A man was walking through the streets, searching for someone who could help him with a simple yet necessary task. He spotted a young woman selling flowers and decided to approach her. With a gentle tone, he asked if she would be willing to clean his house for 5 reais. The woman, surprised by the offer, immediately declined. She couldn't believe that someone would expect her to work for so little, especially considering her own needs. With an air of indignation, she made it clear that she wouldn't do such work for less than 50 reais. Desperate, the man insisted, explaining that he was expecting guests and that his house was in terrible shape. He needed help and was willing to beg for it. The woman, however, remained firm. She wouldn't allow herself to be exploited in this way. Observing the interaction, the man's daughter advised him to give up. No one would agree to clean the house for such a low price, especially not a woman who was clearly struggling to survive by selling flowers. The man, however, held on to his hope. He believed he would find someone willing to accept his offer. Meanwhile, the woman, who continued to sell her flowers, was approached again. This time, he asked if she could spare a coin to help him buy medicine for his daughter. With a new proposal, he offered 5 reais, but in exchange for the service she had previously refused. The woman, indignant, refused again, explaining that such an amount was insufficient for her needs. The man, persistent, tried to appeal to her kindness, suggesting that God would reward her for accepting the offer. But the woman, despite her faith, was not convinced. She knew she deserved more than that. Seeing that the situation wasn't changing, she decided to leave, carrying with her the dignity of someone who wouldn't submit to an unfair proposal. The man and his daughter continued to seek help. He believed that, with faith, they would find someone who would accept his offer. And so, later on, the man encountered the same woman and once again tried to convince her. This time, however, something changed. The woman, touched by the circumstances and the man's need, decided to accept the offer. She knew the amount was low, but she felt that, somehow, she could make a difference that day. With his daughter, she quickly cleaned the house. After finishing, the man, who had initially only asked for the cleaning, questioned whether she could also wash the clothes. Tired, the woman tried to explain that the agreement was just to clean the house, but in a gesture of kindness, she also agreed to wash the clothes. After all the work, she prepared to leave, expecting to receive what was promised. However, when she asked for the 5 reais, the man surprised her by saying he wouldn't give her the money. The woman, initially confused and hurt, was once again surprised when the man revealed that instead, he would give her something much greater. He explained that from that day forward, she and her daughter would no longer need to sleep in a dormitory. He was gifting them a house. The man, with a tone of sincerity, revealed that money was not his only joy, and that he wanted to show his daughter that there were still good people willing to help. The gesture was a way of rewarding the kindness the woman had shown by accepting the job despite her difficulties. Surprised and incredulous, the woman could hardly believe what was happening. She had found unexpected kindness amidst the harshness of life. The man, smiling, invited her to prepare for a dinner he had planned in celebration of this new chapter in their lives. As she walked back, the woman reflected on what had just happened. In a world that often seemed cruel, there were still good people. She and her daughter now had not only a place to live but also a renewed faith in humanity.